Hello learners, I'm Akash. I completed my BTech from NIT Rourkela in the year 2020. Currently, I'm a mathematics teacher. Now let us see how to solve this given question. Here we need to evaluate this, whatever is there in front of you. Fine. Now you see, whenever we are given an integral in which the numerator just contains cos and sine, and in the denominator also we just have cos and sine. Okay. If that is the case, there is a method. Now what is that method? In that method, we try to write the numerator. As a into derivative of denominator plus b into denominator. That's the method. So let this numerator is equal to a into derivative of denominator plus b into denominator. Fine, and mark it as 1. All good? Chalo. Now basic simplification. See, derivative of sin x. See, these two would be differentiated. So derivative of sin x is cos x and derivative of cos x is minus sin x. The second bracket, keep it as it is. Okay. Now next. So just multiply, like a into 4 cos x is nothing but 4a cos x. Likewise a into 5. So 5a and into minus sin x is also there. So minus 5a sin x. This is what I get. B into 4 sin x is nothing but 4b sin x, and b into 5 cos x is nothing but 5b cos x. Okay. Chalo. Now in these two, if you observe like this term and this term, in these two terms, if I can take cos x common, and if you were to observe this term and this term, in these two terms I can take sin x common. So let me do that. So if I'll take cos x common in these two terms, I'll get 4a plus 5b into cos x, and if I were to take sin x common in these two terms, I'd get minus 5a plus 4b sin x. Fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare the coefficients of cos x and sin x. That's what my technique is. So beside cos x I have 4a plus 5b in the RHS, whereas in LHS beside cos x I have 9. So 4a plus 5b is nothing but 9. Okay, that is one thing. Following that, besides sin x I have minus 5a plus 4b, and besides sin x I don't just have 1, I actually have minus 1. You see, this minus sign also needs to be taken. So besides sin x I have minus 1. Okay, that's what it is. Now next, bring these numbers to the LHS. I mean, like, I have 4a plus 5b equal to 9, so just write it as 4a plus 5b minus 9 equal to 0. And as far as this is concerned, bring this minus 1 to the LHS, so I get minus 5a plus 4b plus 1 equal to 0. Why I'm doing this is because I want something like I want to solve them using something like the crisscross method. I mean, so you could use the elimination method or substitution method. You are free to solve these two equations. Ultimately, the goal is to find out the values of a and b. Okay, fine. So in this method, what we would do is we would write down the two variables a and b in this case, and then put a 1. Next, following that, we start writing. Take the first equation. In the first equation, start with the coefficient of b. The coefficient of b here is 5. So 5 would come, then minus 9, then 4, then again 5. You see, it's an order. Then come to the second equation. Same thing. First 4 would come, and then 1, and then minus 5, and then again 4, right? Okay. Sorry for that. Now next, so what we would be doing here is I would get a divided by 5 into 1, which is nothing but 5, minus 4 into minus 9 is minus 36. So I'd get a by 5 minus of minus 36 equal to b by minus 9 into minus 5, which is nothing but plus 45, minus 1 into 4, which is nothing but 4. So b divided by 45 minus 4 is equal to 1 divided by 4 into 4 is 16. Okay, minus 5 into 5 is minus 25. So I get 16 minus of minus 25. So this is what I have. See, minus of minus is plus. So in the next step you would see it as 5 plus 36, and here you would see 16 plus 25, and 45 minus 4 is 41. That's pretty clear. Now with that, this is what we have, and 5 plus 36 is 41, and 16 plus 25 is also 41. Fine. Now just something like just take a by 41 is equal to 1 by 41 once and b by 41 is equal to 1 by 41. Write them separately so that I can get the values of a and b simultaneously. So send this 41 here, likewise send the 41 here. So a is equal to 41 by 41 and b is also equal to 41 by 41 for this case. So a is 1 and b is 1. Okay. Chalo. Now, if you remember in the first, I just write it here from 1. Okay. In case if you guys remember, I told you to mark something as 1. Okay. See this I told you to mark it as 1. Now I got the values of a and b. Okay, just substitute them in this, like 1 into derivative of this plus 1 into this. Fine, that's what I'm going to do in the equation which I marked as 1. I'm just going to put a and b as 1 and 1. If I were to do that, this is what I'd get. Fine. So fine, 1 into anything is the same thing. So derivative of 4 sin x plus 5 cos x plus again 4 sin x plus 5 cos x. This is what I have now. Till now was like we were setting up things. Now let's go on to find the integral. Okay. Now this is what I need to find out. See this numerator I can write it as like derivative of this plus this. Okay. So the numerator, in place of numerator, I can write this now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the denominator to both, and also I'm going to integrate them separately. Now what I mean is basically this by this would be one term, and like this by this is like another. Fine, I hope things are clear and not complicated. Fine. Now next, any doubts, please come in the comments box. I'll try my best to help you out there. Fine. Now next, so if you see this and this cancel out, so I'm left out with 1. Okay. Now in indefinite integration, you could say it as a formula or a concept. See, what we have is, don't see the answer, just stay with me. Okay, don't say what we have is, whenever there is an integral of the form, derivative of f of x by f of x. Okay, that means, what does it mean? There is a function in the denominator and there is its derivative in the numerator. Now if you'll observe, what we have is exactly matching with this. There is a function in the denominator and its derivative is there in the numerator. Now whenever we come across such case, what our answer would be is log mod f of x. That means log mod of denominator. My denominator here is 4 sin x plus 5 cos x. So my final answer would be log mod 4 sin x plus 5 cos x. Next, integration of 1 is nothing but x, and at last I have my integration constant. Fine, plus c. That's it. Thank you very much for staying with me up till now. In case you like this video, please hit the like button. It would encourage me to make many more of such videos. And if this is your first time coming across to my channel, please do subscribe to it. Fine. Not just this question, I made solutions for other questions as well. Please do check out the description for other links. Fine. Or you could browse my channel and check out the various playlists available there. Fine. Once again, thank you.